just going to fast forward here. This is just basically, it goes on for over a minute. Like a minute of that chump sitting there listening to this. He's like, is this from Phantom?
Les Mis.
Is this from Les Miserables?
Oh my God.
Which, yeah.
Well, you know, he's going back to the Kennedy Center for the opening.
I know. I just, listen, I know things about that I'm not going to talk about, but I'm just going to say that, yeah, there's an entire company of artists and actors who.
Are they thinking about?
Well, they may or may not be very pleased.
I could imagine.
About the situation. So
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be something if there was a protest? Well,
I don't know. I'm not even implying that that's a thing, but I'm just saying I've caught wind.
Yeah. I mean, I'm literally saying just right now, it's the first I've heard this, and I'm literally saying like that would be something.
From what I know, they've bought a ton of tickets. They blocked out a ton of tickets for Republican members of Congress and stuff. So like they've papered the whole theater.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah, that's what you do when, you know, dear leader decides to go to the theater. Speaking of the theater, last Saturday, I was at the Substack party for the White House Correspondents' Dinner weekend stuff. And it was great because I got to hang out with JoJo from Jurors, our girl. And a bunch of folks were there. A lot of my friends were there. Maria Cardona, who's on our advisory board here at Seneca. She was there. Rena Shah was there. Lots of people were there. And because it was the alternate really to the dinner, which was just a snooze. And
which was like a funeral at this point.
It was awful. And my poor dear friend, Eugene Daniels, who was the president of the White House Correspondents Association this year, had to put up with that. I know. What a shitty time, because it would have been fabulous under Eugene.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
If he had full reign and we weren't like,
Eugene and Kamala, wouldn't that be great?
It would have been amazing. And which is what they probably thought was going to happen. And well, it didn't. So anyway, on my way into DC, I have to pass by the Kennedy Center. And those who are loyal watchers and followers of us know that the Kennedy Center is a happy place for me and my husband, and we love the arts, and that's where we go. It's the Lincoln Center of DC. And I am so saddened by what Donald Trump has done. And I have not been to the Kennedy Center since. And I've not renewed my membership there, and I won't. And they now have red, white, and blue lights on. The Kennedy Center is usually illuminated in these like beautiful soft lights.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and you like it reflects off the water.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. And they do the red, white, and blue lights for like 4th of July,
or at appropriate times,
Day, right? Not all the time. Trump ordered that the red, white, and blue lights are on the building all the time, like some kind of propaganda, patriotic bullshit. And
he'd rather have it looking like a Kmart, parking lot or something.
Exactly.
It's just
I know, and just tacky and but and it hurt my heart. Like I literally got like a pit in my stomach passing by, just angry, angry because I'm like, damn you, everything, you have to ruin everything, but they also I don't know if you heard, but they canceled like all the World Pride events in June.
I did see that.
Scheduled for.
They're having like a hetero thing. Did you see this in Idaho? During Pride Month, they're having a hetero fest or something. My friend sent that to me this morning. I'm like, isn't that just like the state fair?
Right. Yeah, it's called the state fair.
Isn't that the Idaho State Fair? I don't know.
I don't know. And listen, I love a good state fair. The Iowa State Fair is
awesome.
I
used to go to the New York State
about, right? State fair, it's Iowa. I've been. It's amazing with the butter cow and the stuff on a stick or whatever. It's great. I've been to the Minnesota State Fair. Amazing. They're so much fun.
I've been to the New York State Fair many times. I used to perform there, and it's just
Yes, but like I don't want the Kennedy Center to be that. That's not what it's for.
There's a time and a place for a state fair, and that place is at a fairgrounds, and that time is in the summer.
Yeah, not the Kennedy Center, which is supposed to be a living memorial to John F. Kennedy's memory and goodness and the arts and celebrating that. But as Michelle has eloquently said in past episodes, that how the arts are targeted by regimes because they are political statements and they are expressions of freedom and of the culture, and to squash that is something that authoritarians want to do because they don't want people to have that freedom of expression and to be able to say what they'd like through art. So I am we still have to keep an eye on that because of course the artists will never be quiet. We'll find other ways.
Nor should they.
That's right. No, that's right. Be louder and prouder, and it's just a building for now. So